Is it getting a little too difficult for you? All of a sudden, it has been challenging for you. Talk to me. Some obstacles, some hindrances, some things out of nowhere trying to block and stop you from going forward. That's because you're close. You're close to what you've been praying for. You're close to the breakthrough the Lord promised you. You're close. You're close, believer. Because the closer you get, the more difficult it will become. The closer you get, the more challenging it will be. I know you already know this, but I have to remind you that, believer, you're getting close. You are close to something good. You are close to something that you've been anticipating. No wonder you're being thrown off all of a sudden. So those who were even close to you are becoming even a burden and a pressure in this process and on this journey, and you're wondering what's happening. Why all of a sudden this is becoming so difficult? Because you're close. You're close to something supernatural. You are close to that which you've been praying for. You're close to it, believer. You're close. You're close to the biggest breakthrough of your life. Because the closer you get, the more difficult it will be. I know it's getting intense. All of a sudden, things and people you thought would be there are not even there because you're getting close. That's because you're getting close. You are closer and you know it, you can feel it, but it's not easy. That's where the pressure is. It's not easy. It's not easy. When you're close, believer, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. The most distractions come at this time when you're close. The most obstacles come at this time when you are close. You can't even trust anyone at this point because you're so close. Folks will fail you. Folks will call you down. Folks will discourage you. Because you're close, you're experiencing some things that you've never experienced before. Things are intensifying. The storm, oh God, the distraction has heightened because you are close. Because you are close. And that's why we oftentimes give up when we reach at this point, because we don't understand that it's because we're close why these things are happening. And you will feel discouraged if you don't learn to continue to walk on the word and the promise of God. Do not let go your faith and drown. Do not let go of your faith and drown. Do not give up. Do not quit here. You are close, believer. You are close. No wonder why it's getting a little bit shaky. Keep your eyes on Jesus. Keep your eyes on the prize, for you are too close to give up. You are too close to give up. Keep walking on the word. Because it's going to hold you up. It's going to help you to remain steadfast and firm and unmovable. Keep focused. Keep your eyes on Jesus. Peter said to Jesus, "If it's you, bid me to come." And he stepped out of the boat on water, walking towards Jesus. All of a sudden, he got distracted because the wind grew. Hallelujah. Let me tell you something. The storm is after your faith. The storm got intensified. It got worse when Peter was trying to get closer to Jesus. When Peter was getting closer to Jesus, the storm changed. It got even more boisterous. The winds grew, the waves grew. How I know this? Because Peter got distracted. He was already in a storm on the boat. But the moment he got off and started to walk towards Jesus, the wind got worse. Everything around him got worse, and he got distracted. And he started sinking, for he took his eyes off Jesus. Believer, continue walking on that word that you got. Continue trusting God regardless of how difficult the storm gets, because you're close. Sometimes you have to wonder where this storm come from. Why all of a sudden it a behave so? Have you ever been there? The storm will intensify when you're close, because it's after your faith to get you to bail out, to get you to give up on Jesus, to get you to walk away. The closer you're getting to him, the more difficult and challenging things will be. Have you ever experienced it? When you start to pray more and seek the Lord more, the more challenges that will come your way. But I charge you today, my friend, you better keep walking. You better keep trusting that word. You better allow that word to hold you up, and do not give up when you're so close. You are too close to that thing that you have been asking for, that thing you've been anticipating, that healing, that deliverance, that breakthrough, finally, that supernatural turnaround, that mind-blowing experience for you to give up right now. The storm is not going to have pity on you. No one is going to have pity on you. The enemy won't have pity on you. You're too close to give up. And understand that when you're close, it will get difficult, but you better hold on. It will get hard. It will get rough, but you better hold on and keep walking on the word. Keep walking on the word that can hold you up no matter what. Do not give up. You're too close. You're too close to this, believer. I don't know who this is for. You're just too close. And no wonder why you're coming under pressure. The very folks who are close to you are the ones even making it harder for you. But believer, do not give up. You're too close. You're too close to make the difficulty cause you to throw in the towel.